Hello everybody, welcome. It's a wet weekend, I guess, because it's been raining out in the Eastern Cape. It's raining in Gauteng, and I'm not sure what's going on in Durban. We'll find out from Len Mayu when we do the Sunday show with him. But welcome to the Friday preview out in Gqeberha. We're on a turf track, a soft turf track with a penetrometer of 27. Nino Podesta does join me, and we're going to chat through the card, hopefully get some winners. He's been in great form the last few weeks as well. There's the Betway QR code on channel 240 if you are watching DSTV. Thanks for watching, and remember to open your Betway account. Okay, straight to the turf track we go, and the first on the card is the race that is for work riders. It's a maiden class field, and it's a sprint over 1,000 meters. This point in time, in terms of changes, the only change we have from a scratching perspective that comes up in race 7, where you can take out number 7. Betway's market this morning has got Dean Smith's horse Tanzanite as the favourite. It's priced up at 12 to 10 to win it. They've been backing this. It was 18 to 10 a bit earlier. I see it's now 12 to 10, so money for that. 2 Focal Point is trading at 4 to 1 at this point in time. The 3 England Park is at 10 to 1, and 10 to 1 about number 5 Waltzing Doll. It's 14s and better about the balance. Morning, Nino. At the moment, all the money for Tanzanite.
Good morning. Yes. Good morning, Clyde. Yes, and I'm not surprised that the money is for Tanzanite. The best run, her best run did come over course and distance when she ran a short head behind Fissalicious penultimate run. But then again, Focal Point's best run was also over 1,000 when he ran behind a very good horse in Buffalo Bull. I'm just hoping that the next 2 runs over 1,200 were too far for him. So back over the 5 furlong. If he brings that run where he ran second to Buffalo Bull, then you should just about win this contest. Look, it's a work riders, so I can't give too much confidence here. I'm not too familiar with these work riders, but I think 1 and 2 are the right ones in this race.
Okay, so 1 and 2 are the right one for Nino. He's bankering the 11 just now, Wild Star in the bipod. We're also bankering Slice the Main Brace. There's another banker, and a horse called Makajima. He's another bipod banker. That cost 18 Rand. All right, let's get on to the second race, Nino, and talk about what's going on here. Faithful Love is a first-timer. This is a daughter of Master of My Fate. Can't tell you too much about the family out of Easy in Love. Nothing really produced so far. But anyway, that's the current favourite, and that's priced up at the moment at 5 to 2. Second choice, number 11, Wild Star, also at 5 to 2. I know Nino likes this a lot, from the Sharon Kotson stable. The 1 Blazing Flames, 11 to 2. And number 8, Princess of Ajal, is trading at 13 to 2. They bet double figures about the others. So it is the start of the place accumulator. And I know that Nino, you have a relationship with Alan, and you'll find out a little bit more about this unraced horse, Faithful Love. What's he saying? Because I see in your perms already that you're committed with Wild Star.
Well, Clyde, let me just explain that I've committed to the Wild Star because I think she will be the first race runner home in this field. But number 4 can run a bit, and I'm just a bit concerned that it might be a bit green and the going be sticky or soft. That's his only concern. But I've banked 11 Wild Star because on the last run, she only has to beat a couple of race runners, and I believe she will do so. So a confident banker in the bipod, number 11. But for the people that want to take all on, be very wary of number 4, Faithful Love.
Got it. Thank you very much. Wild Star jumps from an inside gate. Remember, it's a 1,200, so it's up the straight at Fairview and me on the turf track, so make a note of that. And we're bankering the 11 Wild Star in a most affordable PA sent out by Nino Podesta. On to the third. The market's got 1 Slice the Main Brace, top of the board here. priced up at 7 to 10, opened at 8 to 10. So they've taken the horse in the read already, and I guess those look like quite a hard horse to beat here. Richard Fourie been riding winners lately again, back in good form. Alan Greef does train Slice the Main Brace. Arvernian Goddess is the second choice at 4 to 1. Number 3, Epicleros, is trading at 9 to 2. And number 2, Enchanting Choice, is trading at 6 to 1. It's double figures about all the other runners in the race. Slice the Main Brace in this Pinnacle Stakes, in terms of the weights, is a couple of kilos ahead of a horse like Enchanting Choice. And I guess she's going to take quite a lot of beating, particularly in the manner that she won her last start, you know.
Yes, Clyde, you are absolutely correct. I mean, she's now come back to form. She's a 11-time winner. She's only been beaten twice over course and distance, and the manner that she won the last race suggests that she's going to be very hard to beat. As you said, under the conditions of this race, she should be given the field weight, a lot more weight than what she is given. But the only slight concern is the sticky going, and my other small concern is that the last 2 wins have come at massive prices, 20 to 1 and 16 to 1. But be it as it is, they say maybe we missed the wedding. We're going to the funeral today at 8 to 10, but I still believe she's the one to beat, and she's going to be very hard to beat.
Hard to beat. Thanks for that, Nino. We're taking a pick 6. We're bankering Slice the Main Brace here. That's one of Nino's bankers in a pick 6, and the next banker comes up just now. Makajima, interesting banker, taking on that horse One Summer. We'll talk to Nino about it in a moment. On to race 4, number 6, One Summer, tops the board here, 17 to 10. They have backed that because it opened up at 2 to 1, taken the 18 to 10, now 17 to 10 for the Kelly Mitchley stable. And that's the outright favourite. But Makajima, number 10, Alan Greef and Richard Fourie team up. The biggest danger, trading at 7 to 2 at the moment. They've taken the 4 to 1 about that as well. 5, Mystic Visions, drifted out 5 to 1. The 9, Montreblent at 6 to 1. And you get 12 to 1. And better about the balance. Let's talk about it, Nina. I've seen your perms that you're all into this horse, Makajima, but I need to understand what the reasoning is behind your outright banker of this horse.
Sorry, Clyde. Sorry, I just didn't hear quickly.
I say you banked Makajima.
Yes, but that is only my own personal viewpoint. I'm strong in the camp of Makajima, but maybe we should add One Summer. I like Makajima because it's an open maiden and she's getting 3 kilos from One Summer. Now, last time out over the 1400, and also please take note that they put the blinkers on this time, and she's going the extra 200 meters and been by the non-platina. I think that's exactly what she's looking for. She is fainted. That's the only reasoning from my side. But look, the pick 6 is not a big perm, so obviously for those that want to, they can add One Summer, which I make the only and biggest danger.
Okay, well, we've got a jackpot from you, yeah? And if you do want to add One Summer in, then you're welcome to do so. I say that because there's some market support for One Summer, shortened from 2 to 1 into 17 to 10. So they haven't been shy to take the 18 to 10 about One Summer. So that's probably the only reason. But Nino's very keen on Makajima, who's currently at 7 to 2. That's a jackpot at $72 based on that perm. Otherwise, if you add the favourite in, it'll cost you $144. Let's go to race number 5 now. Talk about this open maiden over 2,400 metres on what is going to be a soft track. And in the Betway market, the money has come for Satellite World. Taken the 12 to 10, the 11 to 10. Now even money, Muzieni and Kelly Mitchley, they have a healthy relationship on the track. The two of them with really good form. They boot home a lot of winners. One, Terminal Velocity, is the second favourite at 17 to 10. That was 14 to 10 earlier. but you can get 17 to 10 as we speak. 8 Straight Red is at 8 to 1, and number 2 Playmaker is trading at 10 to 16 to 1 and better about the balance. I've heard quite a lot about Satellite World, Nino. What do you think?
Yeah, I think she's also beaten. Unfortunately, I only got the go-ahead this morning from the stable that they fancy it very, very strong to win. So maybe we could actually banker that if the people want to turn the perms around. I was told that they don't want to know about it getting beat. And it's an open maiden. She's getting 7 kilo from a very disappointing terminal velocity that just doesn't seem to want to win. She's cost the punters a lot of money in the last couple of runs. Clyde, I think we should go with the information and have a nice punt on number 6, Satellite World.
Fair enough. Okay, Satellite World has its first start for the Kelly Mitchley stable, comes from the Justin Snade stable. Nino's happy for you to take that perm and to take another perm, bankering number 6 Satellite World, now that the green light has been given. This is a handicap, but it's at the novice level, so 1,200 metres is the rate distance they've got to cover up a straight. And let's see what the story is in this particular event with what Betway are thinking. 5 Overture tops the boards. Wayne Agrella, Tara Lang, also having another combination, having a formidable run at the moment, is trading at 15 to 10. Was 18 to 10, but the money's come for it and shortened to 15 to 10 now. 4 One Dance is trading at 22 to 10 at the moment. On the drift slightly, but that's the second choice. 2 Lotus Silk is trading at 5 to 1. Number 3 DuPont Emerald is at 15 to 2. And number 1 Key News is trading at 10 to 1. They are bidding 20 to 1 and better about the balance. Is it an absolute 2-horse race, One Dance Overture, or are you going deeper, Nino?
I am. I'm adding number 2, Lotus Silk, because I was told that it's got a chance, but I think the bookies are right. You know what, Clyde? When I did my selections, I made Overture the best bet on the card before the going came up heavy. Now, the way it ran last time, it was very, very impressive. I just have that slight concern now that on the soft going that it might not be able to bring that turn of foot on the course. And One Dance, he's coming back over the 1,200, right? And that's where he ran his best races in Cape Town, where he beat 7 No Trumps over 1,200 and ran second to She's Got Class, that came out to win again just a couple of days ago. So this is very, very strong form lines. And please take note that Kelly Mitchley has done some equipment changes to this. I don't know what the K stands for, but I don't know if you know, but they put the K on and Alamite. So maybe that will do the trick for her. But if the going was good, like I said, I would rubber stamp Overture. I still think she will win. I will be having a few rands on that. But One Dance is a big, big danger.
So are you talking about the equipment changes regarding One Dance, hey, Nino? Is that right? You're asking about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the book, it's got KA on. I don't know what the K stands for.
Yeah, I think it's a tongue tie, and I remember Kelly making reference to that. So that's probably the difference now in terms of an application with other equipment. So make a note of that. Obviously, respect for One Dance, but when Nino studied the card, he was very impressed in a manner that Overture won its only start. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Let's move on to our next event on the card. Talk about the 7th race where North Star tops the boards at 18 to 10. Again, a Richard Fourie, Alan Greef horse was 18 to 10 at the opening price this morning and is still trading at 18 to 10 as we're doing the show. 4 Paradise Way is at 4 to 1. There's been a bit of money for that. Craig Zaki and Dean Smith's runner, shortened from 5 or 11 to 2, in fact, into 4 to 1. 12, Winter on the Green is trading at 5 to 1. Also shortened was 7, so a bit of money for Kelly Mitchley and Muzi Yeni's horse here, who's quietly fancied, by the way. 1 Happy Wives is 6 to 1. Number 6, Iced Marmalade, is trading at 7s, and it's 10-1 about number 3, Smashing. 12-1 and better about the balance. So quite a busy market, Nino. Interest in a few here, apart from North Star, Paradise Way, Winter on the Green. They're backing, and they are the same with Iced Marmalade. What do you make of it?
Yeah, I think it's quite simple. Yeah, you either bank a North Star, whom I think is a horse to beat. Excuse me. Very unlucky loser last time over the 12. I think he prefers 1,000. So he's definitely the horse to beat. I'm just tired of getting beaten by stable companions in my exotics. Yeah, you've got. I'm going quite a few here. Did you say Iconic Winter scratched? Is that scratching?
Yes, it's scratching. Number 7 is now not running. It's been taken out.
Okay, so that can come out of our bets. I thought that was a runner, but anyway, it's scratched. Went on the green. A very, very easy winner last time with a Cape form. This could be anything. I wouldn't be surprised to see her win again. The interesting horse has to be number 4, Paradise Way, for the Dean Smith. He needed that first run on the poly. I think he'll be better on the turf. That has to go in. Smashing can cause an upset. I don't really like Ice Marmalade. That maiden win hasn't been franked. So that I've left that out. But like I said, Clyde, it's either a North Star or otherwise a couple of runners.
Fair enough.
I'll make, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Thanks, Nino. Okay, well, we use that. We're going to obviously bank the 2 North Star in that particular trifecta and use that with 1, 3, 4, 7, 12 as the dangers. Welcome back, everybody. Let's move on now to our next event on the card and talk about what the last race has got to offer. And Bad Medicine is currently trading at 2-1. They're back in that. That opened up at about 5-2 or 3-1 thereabouts. So they're into Muzi in the last for Kelly Mitchley. 6 Curtis Condor is at 33-10. A little bit of support for that as well. 2-1 Carlos is trading at 17-2. And number 11 Garden Sun is trading at 10-1. They are bidding 12-1 and better about the balance. Nina, so let's talk about the last race. What are we going to do at the back? Bad Medicine is quite an impressive sort. I mean, his last 2 starts, he's shown them absolutely no signs of slowing down as a racehorse. If anything, is getting better as he goes.
Absolutely, and that is my strong selection. And I've suggested wins on the Bad Medicine. He's done absolutely nothing wrong since it's gone to P. And the manner in which he won his last race over course and distance, he could have won by 6. Muzi was cruising. 300 meters out, you could see he was going to win. So absolutely cruising. I think he's going to take all the beating. In the pick 6, I have just added number 6, Curtis Condor, only for 2 reasons. Last time he won on the poly, I think you'll appreciate the turf. Will he stay 2,400? I don't know, but he's getting 5.5 kilos from Bad Medicine. So I've just added that in as a cover in the pick 6, but I am very, very strong on the chances of number 1, Bad Medicine.
Yeah, I think most will be. That is the case for the last race today. We'll be shouting home Bad Medicine. Not too sure in terms of what price he's going to start, but we can confirm that he's won on a wet track before, so that should be in his favour all the same. Thanks for watching Betway's Way to Win, everybody. Hope it's been a pleasant afternoon. We look forward to hosting again when we go Turfentine on Saturday and to Hollywood Bets Greyville on Sunday.